With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Lakers, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. Of course, there's the Timberwolves, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And I think for Minnesota, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last year, COVID presented a lot of challenges. The Raptors, for one, played the whole season in Tampa. Their star, Fred VanVleet, said the NBA is a balance of the love and joy of one of the best sports in the world mixed with a billion-dollar industry. Kevin, he's hoping this season's journey is more pleasure than business.
Well, I know, David, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that one. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. And for the Lakers, Anthony is out there with Davis. Then there's Bradley. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Nunn in at the point guard. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
In terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
None against Russell. Right side Towns. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
A 3 from Bradley. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Tipped away. Outside Edwards. Russell against Nunn. And it's blocked. Bradley passes to Anthony. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Davis. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go. Russell passes to Edwards. Now here's Beasley. Outside Russell. Back to Beasley. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Anthony kicks to Bradley. On the wing, James. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
They're hot start. Keeps getting hot. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Now here's Beasley. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them at early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
You know, offensively, the style of Anthony's game, I mean, it just ages well like fine wine. I mean, he can go old school, back to the basket. He can stretch you out, and he's clutch.
Beasley, the pass to Towns. Outside, Russell. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Beasley, pass to Towns. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Taurean Prince.
Russell kicks to Edwards. 5 on the clock, over LeBron. And the shot no good, a bit short. Los Angeles leading by 7. Passes it to Monk, over Prince. Edwards against James, and James throws it down.
You think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Russell with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown.
I don't know why they're giving him that shot. I mean, he could get it going from three-point range if you don't be careful.
Howard finds James. Three-pointer. That's good from Howard on the assist by James.
That's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. But this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in, and then for Minnesota, Daniels is checked in for Edwards. Noel comes in for Malik Beasley, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell. Augustine passes to Reeves, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Beverley. Here's Noel. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
LeBron kicks to Augustine. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Knocked loose. And the pass to Reeves. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
You can't get James away to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Portland.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Oh, boy, that was the kind of effort coaches love to see. So active, such energy at the defensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Noel. His last outing, he had 8 points. Prince against Howard. To halt the run, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
James finds Monk. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Monk's got 5.
Monk's being assertive off the catch. It's a challenge for the D to get up on him because he's so quick to rise and fire.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys really made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
On the court for Minnesota. French on there with McDaniels. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Noel in at the 2.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Augustine finds Anthony. Back to Augustine. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Bradley gets it to go.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Bradley on the double team. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bradley passes to Davis. Shoots over Towns. Again, Los Angeles.
This is what Davis does. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs has his level of handle.
Minnesota calls timeout. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing the ball to defenders, and it's about time.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Augustine. And then for Minnesota, Edwards has come in for McDaniel. Malik Beasley comes in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subs in for Patrick Beverley.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Here's Russell, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out to the wing. Here's Reeves. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Reeves has got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They get a hand on it. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. 8 points for him.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Russell. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Can they get it? And the rejection by Bradley. High post, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
But when the ball goes to Davis, to make sure they convert. He's such a reliable finisher.
Russell with it. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Davis against Towns. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Towns. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. That helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Russell against none. Towns for 3. Davis with some nice D.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
To the wing right side. Off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Monk. From deep. None can't get it to fall. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota.
And Malik Monk, the Kentucky alum, boy, he's a great weapon off the bench.
But Monk knows how to create his own shot. He comes in looking to score. He can develop into an elite 6-man.
Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Knocks it loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Monk finds Bradley. Russell against Nunn. Back to Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Bradley laying it in. 10 points for Avery Bradley.
Oh, you see Bradley's toughness? Able to finish through the contact.
Russell inside. Defended by Nunn. They recover it. And that one is good by Beasley. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Russell against Nunn. Prince outside. And it's Beasley in the corner. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Minnesota also making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Towns. Noel comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Patrick Beverley in for D'Angelo Russell. Ball's knocked loose. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Lee outside. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Edwards kicks to Beverley. The 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad like this.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy money. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
And see if you stick to the script.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team? They're getting a lot out of them.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
They've got LeBron James. Avery Bradley is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Anthony, and it's Davis at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Such a gritty competitor. When you talk about Bradley's whole game, it exemplifies toughness. We just saw that right there.
Minnesota's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And here we go. Lakers running again. And here's Anthony for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Now Beasley, 5 points in the game. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Rock solid start for him. They're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. He's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around.
The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I guess it had to happen sometime.
Now here's Beasley, guarded closely. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Nunn. Yep, that one goes. Nunn's got 5 points so far.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Russell from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
It's really becoming a calling card for Russell. Greatest stopping on the dime with shots.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. DJ Augustine's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. Here's Russell. He's got 8. And James picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Vanderbilt. No points in the game yet for him. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And that one, good.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. 100% from the field for him.
Towns in the corner. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Lakers. They host the Kings after this game, and that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. And they double up James. Pass to Anthony. Nailed from three-point land. Anthony's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Lakers. Russell dishes to Edwards. There's the triple. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Edwards. 11 points in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Anthony, a perennial all-star talent, specifically because of that scoring ability, one of the best in the business.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Pass to Towns. Poke loose. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. Noel, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Patrick Beverly in for D'Angelo Russell.
It's impressive how far Towns has come. Already a standout back when he was a Rookie of the Year. He's never stopped working on his game.
Monk's shot's good. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's stolen by Monk. And again, it's the Lakers who tease.
It's all about confidence for Monk. I mean, he looked assured that time.
Here's Noel. Monk defending. Kicks to McDaniels. Now the pass to Towns. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Anthony. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
Pass to McDaniels. Will it go? And finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Back to Beverly. Here's Noel. Covered by Anthony. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Damian Lee comes in for DJ Augustine. And a change for the Timberwolves. Monroe's checked in. Anthony kicks to Monk. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 5 assists tonight.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Monroe outside. Back to Prince. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Gabriel's checked in, and it's Avery Bradley in for Danny Green. Gabriel, the pass to Monk. He kicks it to Lee. Here's Jordan. Again, Los Angeles.
Continues to develop the jumper. If Jordan hits those consistently, he is going to be a problem.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
The floor for your home team, Kendrick Nunn.
Now, here's McDaniels. Monk defending. A nice shot by McDaniels.
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert easily.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And that one's good. Beverly. Beverly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, and the D can't do enough with Beverly down there. I mean, he's just too clever for them with his interior shots.
Lee outside. No good on the last second attempt there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got McDaniels. He's out there with Monroe, and it's Layman in at the 3 slot. Monroe with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Monroe, the pass to Noel. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to McDaniels. And he makes that one.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Passes to Jordan. There's Green with the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Count it. Good.
The bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Green dishes to Lee. Pass to Jordan. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of 3 ball.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by none. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Malik Beasley comes in for Noel. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Monroe. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Jordan. Lee outside. It's Jordan on the wing. Covered by Monroe. Reeves. And the 3 ball is good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off. So why not?
The pass to Monroe. Down low. And the basket by Okogie.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Jordan, the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Damian Lee. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
So they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That one drops for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th assist in this one. Minnesota's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And here they go. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them. And they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
McLaughlin, the pass to Beasley. Here's Monroe. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Let's go. They get it again. Jordan kicks to Green. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Shot from the wing, and he drops that one in.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Reeves. Jordan, the pass to Reeves. Augustine from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah. D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
No, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
It's stolen by Green. And, oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Carmelo Anthony.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Passes it to Layman. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Monroe's shot is good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Okogie, the pass to McLaughlin. They double him with Jordan. Pass to Layman. And the shot is good.
Jake Layman.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Timeout.
They're up. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Still trying to apply the finishing touches. That's what they'll be talking about.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played into his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys come in and stepped up and played tremendously. So I just go out there and play, with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor. And glad we got the win.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.